Hello and welcome to The Flicksters, the place where two geeks bring you all the movie reviews, gossip and info. Now don't forget to like, subscribe. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of The Flicksters. I'm your host, Amar, and sat alongside me is none other than Duval.
Yep. Hi, Amar. How's it going?
Yeah, really good. Thanks, Duval. How are you this afternoon, this wonderful afternoon?
Very, very, very well. Just cutting you off as usual. But I'm looking forward to today's show. What do we have in store?
I received a message on our Facebook page.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And the message was, you guys are absolutely terrible. Stop doing what you do. No, it wasn't that. No, we've got a couple of messages about films which are reaching their or have reached their 25th anniversary. So I thought this week, why don't we look at a couple of movies which are 25 years old?
Yeah.
And there's a couple. I mean, before the show, I sent you a list and you had a look as well, and we were just kind of really surprised that these films have reached their 25th anniversary. So 25 years since Jurassic Park. Now, you remember watching this in cinema, right?
I remember going to the cinema. I think I took my younger brother at the time. He would have been about 6. Okay. I think 6 or 7. But I just remember going to the cinema, and obviously we'd seen the trailers before of the dinosaurs. But I remember sitting in a cinema, and for the first time when you see that Brontosaurus like eating the tree and going up on its hind legs, when I first saw that scene, you could hear a pin drop. Everyone's jaw was on the floor. Amazing. Everyone's eyes were wide open. Spielberg, in all of his films, or pretty much all of his films, he loves filming these scenes where there's a crowd of people all looking up at something. That when it was I call it the Spielberg look, where the crowd is all looking at something. It happens in War of the Worlds. It happens in a lot of his films, but for once, that happened in the audience. And the audience were doing the Spielberg look. I'm doing it now. That's why Mar's laughing.
I'm laughing because Duval's doing this. He's doing the Spielberg look right now. It's hilarious.
Once in your life, you got to do the Spielberg look. Sometimes, you know what? I dare you, do the Spielberg look randomly in your office. Everyone will look at where you're looking. Go on, do it. Do it. Just look. Right? I dare you. Just look. You got to look a bit up. Yeah, like not to the sky, but just a bit further on and a bit up, like a 45-degree angle. Just look.
And what about the mouth? Does it have to be open, or is it like gaping?
Yeah, it can be open a little bit, because if it's open a little bit, people capture that. He's like, what's he looking at? And I guarantee you, they'll look at you and think, what's wrong with this person? But they will look at where you're looking at. And that is when you've achieved the Spielberg look.
The Spielberg look. I remember watching this film, and you're absolutely right. When there's a scene in the film where Sam Neill and Laura Dern, they've been taken to the park, and so Sam Neill, he comes out of the car, right? He comes out of the car, and he takes his glasses off, and that is exactly that look that he had on his face is the look that I had, like when I watched that film, because everything was just so lifelike. It was just so real. And I just thought to myself, how the F did they do this? Yep. Like, how is that even possible? How do they get the T-Rex's foot? How do they get these, these, the special effects to kind of not look shit?
It's a feat of pure technological advancements meeting creative filmmaking, because you get special effects. Special effects can look great, but there's a way you integrate it with a film that it can come off looking shoddy. But Jurassic Park, the first one, Jurassic Park, watching it today, it still holds up. I mean, and also the acting's got to be great to convince you that these dinosaurs are real. But just the muscle texture, skin texture, the muscle definition, the movements of the dinosaurs, it's also great.
Now, here's a question for you. I mean, Jurassic Park, it took like shitloads of money and stuff. So it was funny in the places that it needed to be funny. It was loud and shouty in the places that it needed to be.
And the effects were really good as well. You know, I mean, the story, I think the reason why it done so well is because, you know, it was the grand opening of a theme park, which a bit of history actually, because the original Jurassic Park was from a novel written by Michael Crichton.
Absolutely.
And Michael Crichton, the novel, great novel, and talks about about humans, creating a theme park for dinosaurs, prehistoric life, and it's about the social implications of that and whether it's something that humans should do. You know, do we have the right to create these creatures and then think that we've got it's a bit of naivety and a bit of as humans do, we're just too ignorant in thinking we can control these creatures when we, really we can't. And Michael Crichton also wrote Westworld, which is another, it was a film back in 1970 something, I believe.
Yul Brynner, yeah.
And then the TV series, which currently airs on HBO and Sky Atlantic. But again, it replicates the scenario of humans creating a theme park with in this case, androids. And, can humans control the androids or are androids controlling the humans? Who is the dominant force? And it all talks about that. So, yeah, again, replicating those scenarios and stories is the ingredients for success.
Absolutely. And in Jurassic Park, there was always that question, like, are we playing God here? Like, who are we to
that is the question.
Bring these animals back from non-existence. And let's not forget the scientist
B.D. Wong.
This guy has been in the film since
93. He came back, didn't he? Yeah.
He came back. But don't you think he's turned a bit sinister now?
Yeah, he's definitely.
He wasn't in the night. I don't remember him being in 93.
He was a nice guy back then. He was
like goofy. He was just like, So he's kind of turned into this kind of. He's obviously a geneticist, and he's pissing about with the DNA of the
pissing about,
pissing about with these, with the animals, and
that sounds wrong. It's got some sort of what's that? What's that condition? Zoo. When someone gets too friendly with animals, zoo something. I can't remember what it's called, but
yeah, exactly. I mean, like, this. How can you do this? How can you have like a T-Rex DNA mixed in with, like you know what the strange thing is? I bet you in some lab, somewhere in the world, some guy is doing this right now.
Come on,
and it's going to be a guy who's doing it. Because they're crazy, right? They're mixing, like, I don't know, rat DNA with like a hippopotamus or something like that,
and getting Trump.
Exactly. It's happened. Trump is that mix of a couple of like animals, but you can imagine it happening, and I think that's where. And don't you think we, not you and I, but humans have this the God? They call it the God complex. Yeah. Like it happened here in the 90s. Like Dolly, did you remember reading about Dolly the sheep?
No.
About clone. This is about Dolly the clone. They cloned a sheep.
Yeah. And called her Dolly.
The name was Dolly the sheep. So so for listeners, please try and search for this Dolly the sheep UK cloning. Just type that in and information come up. But look, come on, we've been trying to play God, for years, and it's happening with robots. A lot of people are saying artificial intelligence, can we create another being and stuff like that. So I think for me, Jurassic Park, if you look at it on a deeper level, it looks at all those questions.
Yeah. But really, I mean, we should know the answer to those already. I mean, yes. I mean, again, also ask that question. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Because we can. Well, maybe not now, but in the film, they can create dinosaurs. Yeah. Dinosaurs are at the top of the food chain. I mean, come on. Why are you going to create something that wants to eat you? Why do you want to do that?
Why, in God's name, would you ever create a T-Rex?
That's where... Even if his vision is based on body movement.
It's like, this is...
Turn the light off. That's not going to save you.
This reminds me. Right, hold on. So this is the thing now. And so, you know, with the first Jurassic World, so the new one, the reboot, that T-Rex is the T-Rex from...
I think it is, yeah, because he's got the scars and he didn't die.
So that T-Rex has survived the 15 years, right?
Yeah.
Now, is that T-Rex, is it a bad T-Rex?
Well, to answer... He's a T-Rex. He doesn't. His purpose is to eat, survive, and dominate. So I guess it's respective to his situation. If the humans are being chased by dinosaurs that the T-Rex will eat, then in that respect, he's going to be good because he's going to save the humans and eat the dinosaur.
Yeah.
But if the humans are running past him, he's going to eat the humans.
Yeah.
So he's just T-Rex.
He's
chilling, you know.
T-Rex is doing what T-Rex does. That's it. Eat, shit, and eat and shit. Basically, that's it, really. But what was interesting was Chris Pratt. He's got this. He's an expert.
Yeah.
Right. He can kind of communicate with the
Blue.
Blue. That's right. Yeah.
Velociraptor.
That's it. I was getting confused with that one. So he can communicate with the Velociraptor, and he builds up this relationship. And at the end of that one, does Blue escape, or is Blue out in the wild?
Yeah, Blue's out in the wild. Yeah, because I think they... Just thinking about it now, I'm laughing, but in Jurassic World 2015, they are trying to hunt down this megalodon, or I don't know what it's called, but that crazy dinosaur that goes on a rampage. And they get these mechanical helmet thingies and put them on the velociraptors, and then the humans ride out on these bikes. And the velociraptors have got these helmets that have cameras on them. So it's like a computer game, and there's an image of Chris Pratt and another guy, French actor, who is part of the sort of the dinosaur keepers.
Yeah.
They're riding their bikes, and the velociraptors are running next to them. It's crazy.
It's absolutely... I remember that shot, and I remember watching it. It is crazy, isn't it? It's just absolutely funny, but it works. The way it's just this big, loud summer movie, and I remember watching it. I was like, oh, come on, this ain't really gonna happen. But I liked what Chris Pratt was kind of talking about in the movie. He's like, look, when you start messing around with the genes of these animals, so you're going to get some crazy shit like Frankenstein, basically.
Yeah, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get eaten. The velociraptors creeping around, and the T-Rex, attacking them in a Jeep, and that chase with Jeff Goldblum when he's in the back of the Jeep, and the T-Rex is chasing them, and and he's hitting the side, and I mean,
totally. The coffee in the cup.
Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
To this day, when I see that, if someone walks into an office and someone's water or drink is, there's little ripples, I say, oh, T-Rex is coming, or, Jurassic Park, or, or I still say the thing about the vision being based on body movement. I still do that, and
it is a classic movie. I just can't believe it. And for me, I always thought, whenever I watch that movie, I was like, oh, it has the bit gone where he's on the toilet.
Oh yeah,
and he gets eaten. I always just still crack up over that. It's just it's one of those movies where it is a classic, and you definitely have to watch it.
So many. I mean, one last little funny thing. I remember my niece done something really good.
Yeah.
I think she was reading or something like that, and I just went, "Clever girl." I know. That bit where that I can't remember his name, but he's like the English hunter in Jurassic Park.
Richard Attenborough.
No, the hunter guy, and he gets outwitted by the velociraptors. He's hunting them.
He's been in other films, yeah.
He's hunting them, but really they're hunting him. And he gets his gun. He's going to shoot one of them, and then from the side, the other velociraptor comes and sort of comes out the bush, and he just turns and goes, "Clever girl," because he respects it. He's the hunter, but he was hunted,
and he knows that he's going to get eaten. He knows his ass is grass. And you know what makes me laugh about it as well? Your niece probably thought Uncle's being a bit creepy.
I know. She had no idea.
So for 25 years, I can't believe it. That's amazing. It's been 25 years. I've got huge respect for Steven Spielberg. This guy is from Jaws. One of my favorite films.
Everything. He's like, when someone says, if someone's making a joke of, a director, or saying, who do you think you are? Steven Spielberg, it's always his name. You don't mention anyone else.
But I mean, this guy's made classic. Like for me, Saving Private Ryan was, when I first saw that film, I was blown away by it. Like that, for me, that was
beginning scene on the beach.
So hopefully, for his legacy, I hope they don't mess this one up. Thanks for listening, ladies and gents. We really appreciate you downloading the show. As always, get in touch with us. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know your comments. Send us, a film review. We're more than happy to read it out. And obviously, direct message us as well. I mean, I've received a couple of messages privately, which we're really grateful for. Yeah, Duval, it's been a pleasure.
It has been, Señor
Duval. Gracias por su ayuda y por tu tiempo. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Peace.